As you drive up to Hornbaker Gardens, you see this explosion of daylilies. Rich Hornbaker and I are out standing in the daylilies. They're just pretty as can be, aren't they?
Yeah, this is the, we're right at peak season right now.
The colors you have out here, tell me which one is unusual? Are there any?
Well, every one is different. We sell over 400 varieties, and there's something different about each one of them, whether they be miniature or large or tall or short or whatever.
I've always loved these because they're so reliable every season.
Yeah, it's one of the easiest plants there is to grow. Probably hostas and daylilies are just foolproof plants.
Hostas are the highlight, aren't they?
Yes, that's the main attraction, I think. That's what most people come here for. And we do sell 400 varieties of hostas.
400?
And this is our, we call it the hosta ravine.
Yeah.
We've sort of cleared out what was just a brushy, messy ravine and planted hostas and other shade plants.
Isn't this pretty? They're just everywhere, all along here, all on that other side too.
Yes, and you can see we built some new walls and new steps over there, and we'll continue to push on farther down into the ravine. We have a little pond down in the bottom.
What about the gazebo here? Is this new?
That's been here a couple of years.
Pretty.
And yeah, it's a gorgeous gazebo. It's all cedar, and we actually sell the kits.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, so I could see exactly what this looks like.
Yes, it comes in kit form and pretty easy to put together, actually.
It's so pretty. It really is. And you could go in there and sip a daiquiri or whatever.
You bet. We come out here at night and
I'll bet you
play
do.
bridge or play games
Sure you
in
do.
the gazebo.
This must give folks a good idea of what they can do in their own gardens.
Yes, we have a small pond down there in the bottom with a couple of water lilies in it, and then a stream bed going down to it with several waterfalls. So that's sort of a marginal plant type situation where the water's shallow and they can see what they can plant along the margins of their ponds or in boggy areas.
And then this is where you can actually purchase your hostas after you see them in the clumps out there.
Yes, we have them here alphabetically, so when people walk through the display beds and find what they want, then they come here and just find them alphabetically and load up their little red wagons.
So what's the hot seller this summer?
Oh, Paul's Glory is an awful nice hosta with
Paul's Glory?
Yes, it's a yellow-centered plant with a bluish edge. This is a hosta that actually grows quite large as it matures. It'll be a good, say, 3.5 feet in diameter. And
wow, 3.5 feet?
yeah, most medium hostas will grow about 3 feet in diameter, and a lot of people don't realize that. They purchase these plants and put them 2 feet apart.
Yeah.
And in a very short time, say 2 or 3 years, they realize they should have gotten them about 3 feet apart.
And here we are contemplating life by the babbling brook. Did you build this?
Yes, we put this in early March, and we're just now getting it landscaped. We still have some more planting to do, but it's generated a lot of interest. The water's staying nice and clear.
Yes, it is. You have fish in there too.
There's some koi and some goldfish.
How do they do in there, all right?
Great, and you can just leave them in there all winter, and you leave the plants in. You leave the pump running all winter, and you have a nice little Colorado stream bed up there that the birds really appreciate all winter. And
Rich,
then,
do people see this and then want to have this in their own yards?
Absolutely. So we have a crew that goes out and installs ponds all over within a 2-hour drive. In fact, we're going to put one in Maquoketa, Iowa here in another week or so.
And as we say goodbye to Hornbaker Gardens, I want you to meet the other Hornbaker. This is Kathy, Rich's lovely wife. You live here too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I don't.
Yes, I do.
We were talking about your house, how exciting it is that you have your business and your home right here on the same property.
I like it that way.
I'll bet you do.
That way.
Tell us about the daylilies. I know that this is the peak weekend. It's what Rich told me.
Yes. Almost every variety is in bloom right now, and it'd be a great time for people to come.
Okay.
And
if they don't make it this weekend, is it too late, Rich?
No, they'll still be blooming. Some of the later varieties will still be blooming into early August. But now's the best time to see them, and we sell so many in clump form, where you can take the whole clump as opposed to just ordering a start of it. So the more you see blooming, the better the selection.